Good morning, y'all, and welcome back to Apron Strings. I've got a good one for you today. If you've got grandkids or young children that you have visiting or that live at your house, and every now and then you want to make a really neat, good breakfast, this is one that my kids loved and that I've made for the grandkids. And by the way, see my new apron I got at Hobby Lobby, and it was in the 50% off spring stuff. So I hadn't had a green one. I love it because I like green. Anyhow, I've got a couple of tips that I want to show you when I bring you down close with the camera. But I'm telling you a little story about this. Years ago, Pepperidge Farm made a little, and it would come in a little tray that was probably 7 inches wide and maybe 10 inches long. And it was little bitty, probably 2-inch square rolls, and they were called party rolls. And I would do them the same way that I'm going to do the ones that I use today. And when I would have a Tupperware or a home interior party, that was on my list of things to make. Well, Pepperidge Farm quit making them, or at least they're not in our area, for years. But I found the Hawaiian sweet rolls, and they work just as well, and they're just twice as big. So this is a good, like I said, a good quick breakfast or something to serve when you have a gathering. And it's nothing to it really. It's embarrassingly easy, but if you've never made it before, maybe you would enjoy having it at your house. Now I'm going to bring y'all over here close where you can see what I'm doing and show you a tip I've showed you before, but somebody might not have been paying attention. So I'm going to get the camera over, and we're fixing to make some grandkids breakfast. I have one staying with me a few days, and he had requested this. So, of course Nana's going to oblige. Okay, I've got my ingredients over here. I've got my Hawaiian sweet rolls, a stick of butter, some cheese that I'm going to put. But here's what I was going to do in my ham. But here's what I was going to show y'all in case you haven't watched me before. If you're going to line a pan with foil, lay your foil over the bottom of the pan and press it down all around the shape. Okay, now when you get ready to put it in the pan, that just fits right down in there, and it's pretty well shaped for you already. I can't tell you how many times I've been trying to poke it in the corners and I poked a hole in it. So this is what we're going to do. Now I'm going to get a little piece of parchment and put it in the bottom, and then we'll be ready to start assembling our breakfast treat. One thing about parchment is you can reuse it more than once. Now this is some that I freeze-dried something the other day, and carrots, and I double stacked them. So I put one layer in, put the parchment on the top, and then I put the rest of it. So I'm going to reuse a piece of that. So to make the breakfast that we're going to have today, you need let's see how many will fit in there. The joy of this is you can do it as many as you want to. These are so soft and fresh. That's good. I need one more, and I'll just do 9. That's what I'm just doing, a little 8x8 pan. Now, I had a crowd, I would do this whole bag, but trust me, daily I'll be making these, and I'll use the rest of the rolls. Now what you want to do is get you a serrated knife, and you want to cut each one open. Okay, I got one more to go. And I've got them all open. Now what I need to do is cut me some little thin, and you don't want it a whole bunch, little thin pieces of butter. So I've got 9, so I'm going to need 9 little pieces. Y'all, I went out to the hen house this morning early, like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I already had 5 eggs. I'm so excited. That looks like, and probably before I turn them out this afternoon, 1, 2, 3, I'll probably have one more. Maybe they're going to all start laying every day. Okay, you're going to want to open your buns up, and you're going to put a slice of butter on each one. One time April was taking driver's ed, and I made a brunch for them when it was her day to drive in her group, and the teacher was excited about it. And they all came out here, and I had the little bitty Pepperidge Farm ones that I told y'all about. And I did and I'm going to do that for y'all one day too. I took a watermelon and cut it and melon balled all the inside and filled it with fruit. And they had, I think I made a quiche, I'm not sure. They had a big, nice feast when they came by here before they went on with the rest of their driving that day. And that was fun. I love to do stuff like that. Okay, I'm going to take my ham, and one may do it, but it might take 2. And you just want to cut it, if you can, about the size of what you're putting it on. And I need 1, 2, and that's 4. I got a little scavenger that'll be glad to eat those few bites of the ham that I don't use. Alright, get my ham all to the side. And next I'm going to put 1 slice of ham. Now if my butter was soft, I would have just rubbed it on the top and the bottom. But basically this is how it happens every time. I just put me a piece of butter in there. And then this cheese, it's so cool. This week it was on sale at Kroger, and it's 4 cheese slices. And it makes an awesome grilled cheese, and Jordan loves grilled cheeses, so while it was 99 cents a pack, I went back and got some more. Now on the cheese, you're just gonna get you a square and put it in there. And I'm going to put this in the oven at 350 just until they're heated through, the cheese is melted and ready to eat. Now if you want to toast the tops, you can open the foil up and let them toast, but I like to put them in foil because it keeps them soft. But oh my, they're so good. I'm going to have to open another piece of cheese. I can take some of this cheese and roll it up in little bites. Stick a toothpick in it and he'll have him a little something good to eat. I'll do the rest of that in a little bit. What I like to do is have a little softened or some butter to just put on the top. So I'm going to try to cut some really, I should have melted some and brushed it, but I didn't. So I'm going to do it like this, as thinly as I can slice it. And I'm going to put one on the top of each bun. I like the top of it to be seasoned. Now you can sprinkle the garlic with parsley on the top if you want them to be more you know, like for party favors. It don't matter if they're a savory flavor. I'm probably not going to do that today, but that is an option. You bet y'all can guess what's going to happen. We're just going to close the foil up. Not put it right down on them because I don't want to get all my butter goody off of. And then I'm just going to close it. So the foil should not be touching my goodie in there. And I'm going to put that over there in the oven, and I'm using my June oven again. And I'm just going to let them cook for about 20 minutes. And I'll open it up and see if they're all hot and the butter and the cheese is melting. And they'll be ready to go. I wanted to show y'all the cheese that I'm using. It has cheddar, Monterey Jack, Colby, and mozzarella in it. I've never seen slices with that in it. It might have been out a while, but it certainly does make a wonderful grilled cheese sandwich because you've got all those cheeses in it. I wanted to show y'all. See, I got 2 notifications from that the cooking was nearly finished and then the cooking was finished. And so as long as I've got my iPhone with me, I know what's going on in the June oven. And it gives me an option to take a picture of what's in there if I want to. Now on the screen over here, it's saying finish or keep baking or keep warm. So I'm going to look at them, and I'll probably put it on the keep warm until Jordan comes in and wants to eat some. But we'll see what they look like. Yeah, they're ooey gooey. I know y'all probably can't see, but the cheese is melted on them, and oh my goodness. So I'm just going to keep these little things warm, and I'll pick some of them in a little bit when he gets ready to eat. And it'll keep them warm for a long time for me. Okay, I've got it plated up. The cheese and the butter have all melted and made a gooey, wonderful inside, and they're warm. The bread has a little bit of a sweet taste to it. And I've just put some strawberries. I'm fixing to let Troy have a snack. This is just a red paper napkin, and I have some variegated kitchen twine, the red and white, and I just tie it up with that, and I do that a lot with different little napkins to put around just for it to look pretty. I hope y'all like breakfast and brunch as much as I do, or having a little gathering and fixing some neat little stuff that maybe everybody don't always fix. I like to have something a little bit different. But this is a good, fun breakfast for any time, but in the summertime it's good. You can make these and wrap them and then heat them in the toaster oven, and they're good. They melt right back down and they taste really good. Y'all have a blessed day today. Give thanks to the good Lord for what He's provided for you and everything He's provided. We sometimes forget where our blessings come from, and we forget that, yeah, we worked and made the money and bought it, but who gave us the health and strength to be able to do that, and who led us to the right job? We serve a really good Lord, and He takes good care of us. So be sure you give Him His due thanks and appreciation for what He's done. You know, I'm a mama, and I like, even though it's something that I'm supposed to do or that I do on a daily basis, I love it when my kids say, Mama, thank you. Thank you so much for making me pancakes. Thank you for going to the store and getting that. It makes me want to do it again. So if you'll thank the good Lord, you'll find more favor with Him, and you'll feel like, well, He's blessing me because I'm blessing Him. Y'all have a good day. Come back in a few days. We'll have something else good.